Come on out, cuz!
Right, cut it out. You're gonna make it mad.
I don't give a fuck.
Hi everyone, I am back at it again, and me making Plushie. So you guys are probably wondering what this is. This is Foxzilla, and I know you're probably wondering, it's just Godzilla as a fox. I know, that's the point. But basically, this was an old character I made back then, around. When I went into my Godzilla phase, I was like into it. When I got into it, it was because of Godzilla vs. Kong. I was like into it so much. I was like, this looks interesting. I should give it a watch when I was watching the trailer. So I went and saw the movie. I was into it. I had like a whole, like, basically a whole lot of love for it. So to have my respects for Godzilla, because I really loved him so much, I made Foxzilla. I got bored, but two, I wanted to make something like during that timing. So I was sketching on stuff of my style, and then I was looking at Godzilla at the same time. I was like, wait a minute, what if I made like a fox, like a fox, but as like a Godzilla thing? Now I know you're probably wondering, if you go on Google and search up Foxzilla, there are other people that made fan arts of it. Trust me, I am fully aware of that, but I didn't know during that timing. And I think those arts were made like during like around at least 2 years. I don't know. I've been on Google, search up Foxzilla, see if somebody else made it, and apparently they did. But it was around like either this year or last year. But I will say right now, I'm not saying that Foxzilla is like my own original character. It could be anyone's kind of character, but I'm actually really proud of how I made this. Cause back then, this is what he originally looked like on my TikTok. Here's a video of it. So yeah. But this new design, I love it so much. And you're probably wondering like how he's made like this. Well, you could thank my buddy Optimus FNAF 6 for making this art. Now, I didn't ask him to do it, but he did it for me for like, I think, sympathy or something like that. I don't know, but he made it because, like, I mean, he's wanted to, and honestly, I respect him for that. So, Optimus, respect. But yeah, and also you could thank Phasma Fredbear 2 for helping me out as well. So yeah, y'all guys, please go subscribe to them, two awesome people. Phasma Fredbear Plush Productions and Optimus FNAF 6. Please go subscribe to them. They deserve this much support because of how they helped me with his design. So yeah, so there's the old design and new design, comparing those two, the drawing and the old one. And honestly, looking at this new one now, this is way better than my old one. Now back then he was wearing pants. I will say that right now. But I scrapped that. Alright. Now let's get into the details. So you guys are probably wondering of how I made my own pattern. Yes and no. So the yes part is yes to the body. The body, I just used regular fabric and just sewed it as my own pattern, basically. I didn't save the pattern because I didn't really think it was that important to keep. Because, I mean, I just made them, so. And the head is made out of a Foxy pattern. So, yeah, I'm not going to show the pattern because, like I said, I'm not revealing anything what Funko has. But, yeah, and let's see. I'll show the best part for last, but for right now, let's see. So, the fur, I used the fur fabric for the sides, on the side of his fur, like I do for my own style. His eyes are right there, as you guys could see. Little line right here. You can barely see it because of the fabric. I wish I could put like a line on that way you guys can see it, but I mean, I think it's fine. I was gonna give him eyebrows, but I feel like that wouldn't go well for the puppet, so I'm like, I'll just keep how it is. And the ears, hold on a second, I got stuff in my eyes. Oy. Alright, so here's ears. Alright, so basically these ears, I don't know what made Optimus thought about doing the fur for the ears, but I do like the design. There's a little bit of glue, don't worry about it. But I like the fur for the ears. It kind of like fits him a little bit. I mean, it makes sense since he's like a monster type kaiju. Now, my favorite part about this head is the mouth. You're probably wondering why. It's not because of this. I did make these little scar things, but it's this. His mouth is like fully accurate, like an actual gum mouth, and I really, really love it. Especially for the sides right here, for the gum showing. Basically all that. And for his ears, actually, I use marker for the thing. If my camera is acting up weird. Anyways, sorry about that, y'all. So here's the little markers for the ears. I kind of make it look fur a little bit, but it turned out okay. And here's his little belly right here. And here's his claws. And honestly, so this thing is fully plush. I will say this right now. This thing is a full plushie. It's kind of like a puppet because I can move his mouth, but I consider it as a plushie because I won't be moving his mouth that much because he doesn't really talk. So I will say that right now. Here's his claws made out of pipe cleaners. A little flat, but you can see he's a little round now. So yeah. And here's his legs. And you probably wonder what are these red things for. This is actually kind of like a reference from his old design because of his pants. So I didn't add pants on him, so don't worry. He doesn't have. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna say it. But yes, he's naked, but it's nothing bad. And here's his feet. And now I will say that I really love the little toes, like the little toe right here that my friend added to it. So yeah, I love the design he did. I love it. And now my favorite part is the back. Now I'm sure you guys didn't see the intro, but I will say this is I think this is probably like one of my like most detailed ways when I make a plushie. Like when it comes to me making plushie, I don't add that much detail on it, but for this one I added a whole bunch for this, especially with the markers and everything. And also I'm really proud of the bottom spikes right here. And also he has a little fuzzy tail at the end because it makes sense because he's a fox. So I couldn't add a full big one because I didn't want it to get away with the spikes, so I made a little tiny one. So yeah. But I'm actually really proud of how he worked. Honestly, I really love the spikes really much. So yeah. Now, in my opinion on this character I made, when it comes with me rating this, I give it. Actually no, I'm not gonna rate it. Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. But in my opinion, I really enjoy making this. It took me a couple days because I have been slacking on this guy. I don't know why. I wanted to make him. So yeah, I apologize about the slacking on this guy. And honestly, if you guys go back to my TikTok, remember this dingus right here, then I'm sure y'all guys will be happy that he's back. Now, you're probably wondering if he's ever going to be in a project. Maybe. I'm actually thinking about if I could make a project out of him, like a either a show or a movie. I really don't know, but I want to use Foxzilla for something, not for like out of YouTube, but like something in for YouTube. I want to use him for something on my channel. So yeah, but luckily I am using him for this now, even though it doesn't kind of count, but you get the point. But I had fun making this one, and I'm gonna compare him to a regular size Funko plushie. So hold on, give me a minute. And there we go. Alright, now we have Toy Bonnie right next to Foxzilla. Now, he's not the biggest, like a kaiju. I wasn't going to make him into a jumbo plushie at all, because like back then he was actually really big compared to all the other puppets I made. He was probably one of the biggest puppets I made. Well, except for my Jack Bonnie puppet, which I don't want to talk about that one. But yeah, so this one was really fun, and I'm really glad that he's this size. Because no offense to the old one, he was kind of too big, and he was falling apart too. So that's why I had to, tear him apart and all that stuff. But I wish I would have kept the old one, but I had no use for him when I was gonna make the new one. When I thought about it, and all that. But I'm glad with this new one. He turned out so much better, and also if you look back, you could barely see like his eyeballs. You can only see like his pupils. Which I will say this right now. All right, let me mention the face. He does have blue eyes. If you guys can't see, is right here. You could barely see because of how he is far away. I will say I'm really happy that he's standing up because of one, his tail. His tail's holding him up. I think it was out his tail. He might stand up if he had a chance. So yeah. All right. Well, I hope you enjoy this video. This might be a 10-minute video. I hope so. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. And honestly, I really had fun with this guy. He was really fun to make and all that. So, and also I'm glad I get to go back and sewing some plushies and all that stuff because I mostly just make puppets for you guys, which is fine. But I just wish I could make some plushies during some timing as well, because I still got my sewing unique skills in my hands right now. But yeah, so I really enjoy this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this puppet slash plushie showcase with Foxzilla, and I hope you guys see some more in the future. Hope you guys have a good day and a good night. I don't know what time it is for y'all, but okay. I almost lost my breath. Alright, well, hope you guys have a good day, and goodbye.